Happy Friday, everybody. It is the Retroyuki covering the newest VRChat developer blog. You guys know me for doing this as well on the channel, so it's time to start covering it again. I skipped last week, so today we're back on it. So let's get back to work. And yeah, VRChat this week was a little bit rough. Not in terms of like streaming it or anything, but in terms of like what happened. What do I mean by that? So there was a bit of login issues. So as you can see, recent downtime leads off the update for today for September 29th from Tupper. And yeah, so here's what happened. So Friday the 23rd at 6 p.m. Pacific time on my time zone, one of the companies that provides the service to us, upstream provider, provided some monetary maintenance at an inopportune time, meaning like it was not expected, inopportune, not at the right timing, very unexpected and had not been requested. So because of that, the servers went down during that period on the 23rd. Luckily, we were not live at that time for VRChat, so yeah, we got a little bit lucky with not streaming on the 23rd for VRChat, huh? So because of that, a few people were experiencing login issues during VRChat login. So what are they doing about it? So they're changing infrastructure. It's less likely they'll be affected by the particular upstream provider. They're going to be shifting internal infrastructure as well, so they can prevent domino effects from the other services, and they're making changes to the client, reduce the load. Well, now now that does not mean it won't happen again. It just means that they're trying to change it to make sure it happens less often. Okay, so that's what happened. That's the big story of the day. Or I should say the big story of this week and last week. The other big story is a new event for Halloween, and it is the Spook Spookality 2022 event. And that is an event for Halloween. Of course, Halloween is October 31st. Don't forget that. We might be streaming something special for you. So they recently made a tweet announcing the Spooktality Jam, which will begin October 1st. That's mañana, and close on the 21st. And here is what they have. It's a game jam. It's a jam. So if you ever participated in like game jams, this is basically the same thing for a game jam, but it's basically for VRChat. And the particular theme for this is Halloween. So that's what they're trying to show you here, and it's an event. So make sure you guys check out their Twitter account for more information about this upcoming Spookadity Jam starting tomorrow. And the rules are simple. The content must be made within the time frame of the jam, of course. The content must be submitted before the deadline, of course. And the content must be public. So you cannot have a private avatar. You cannot have a private world. It needs to be public. And their test to make sure to see their rules as well. Okay? So there's an opportunity for you, even as a beginner, to create something for the community. So make sure you guys do, because you never know. Your creations might be used during one of my live streams for VRChat. You never know. Next one, live beta. Of course, my favorite, live beta. Last Friday we released the update to the live beta of 12.43, and here are a bunch of changes. I'm not going to go through all of them, but basically the client has made the changes, the fixes, new build, improvements, changes, more like bugs and glitches fix, all that good stuff. You can read this on your own. I'm going to link this in the description below. Show and hide avatar. That is basically the hide avatar feature on the settings, and basically how avatars are shown or hidden based on the range of the slider that you put in there. Next one is more IK improvements. Most likely that is for those with the Quest. So if you guys are interested in Quest stuff, it is for you. Let's go ahead and read, I mean not read, but watch this video. As you can see here, the player is looking at other stuff, including other features like the user height and weight. Excuse me, user weight, height. And then you can see other features like the legacy collaboration, disable shoulder tracking, and all that good stuff. And actually, I'm gonna have a video for you guys soon where Bolts and I, our buddy Bolts, the one in VRChat, actually just announced he just announced something that you might be interested in. If you guys are getting a Meta Quest 2, I'll talk about I'll show you that video later on this week. And you're gonna need to learn about the new event on Facebook, Meta. You're gonna need to learn about that for if you guys want to learn about this announcement. Okay. Next one, managing favorites on the website. That's hello.vrchat.com. And if you log in, normally you can get this stuff right here. That is your profile. Well, that is the profile up topper, of course. But that is an example. You can see now you can have favorite worlds and favorite avatars. You can manage them on the website now. You can see some stats and all that cool stuff. So all the stuff is new based on the newest live beta. New menu UI polish, of course. They're gonna do some polishing of the new UI for 2.0. Not too bad. I actually like the menu. That's a pretty good menu. So check it out. Make sure to check it out. Hide avatars by distance performance improvement. Now remember in the demo or in the beta in the demo when they showed it a few weeks ago, the hide avatar by distance usually will be replaced by a robot as if you cannot see the avatar in your settings. So that's how it works. And sometimes it's either a robot as if that robot was when you put the setting to not see, or something else, or it's invincible. So that is getting an improvement there. If you are using first person, mood camera first person, they're changing that up a little bit. And as you can see here, this is an example from test drivers. This is an example. You've seen this world before with Dion, and then you've seen this world in the VRChat highlights. So you can see that we have the first person camera view here on test pilots, excuse me, test drivers. And you can see that it's a little bit wonky. But here is the new one. Here's the new one. And it's not too bad. Not too bad. They fixed it. So this is the first person camera view of the same world, but now with the better camera, first person. All right, is everybody ready for the next part? The next part is toxic behavior. Oh yes, toxic behavior. Everybody remember this? Okay, here we go. Toxicity and toxic behavior in VRChat. So hard topic switch. Yes, there is still toxicity in VRChat. There is still going to be toxic stuff in VRChat. It's time to talk about it according to VRChat. And there's a lot. There's a lot to read. So here we go. We have a lot of feedback from many different people saying parts of VRChat can be quite toxic. Public instances in particular, toxic language and behavior is a bug contributor to bad experiences in VRChat. It drives off new players trying out things out, and pushes experienced users out of spaces they like to participate in, find new friends. Even though we observe a drop in reported and observed toxic behavior since the middle of the summer, that problem isn't gone, and I'm going to tell you that problem will never be gone. We will tell. It's still like it's like in video games. We still want to do things to help VRChat a safe and fun place for everyone, and do our best to curb toxicity overall. So let's talk about it. Here's what they said. Toxicity is a difficult problem to solve. The rampant use of any online community. If you can name an online platform or game, there's toxicity everywhere in varying amounts. However, despite the difficulty of the problem, we got ideas. So here we go. For example, we believe that groups will help reduce the quote unquote surface area of toxicity by a large amount. Groups allow people to self organize and self moderate in various ways. The group system, which has been in design and development for quite some time, has features that we believe will help community leaders and community members create spaces that are ideal for new and experienced users to go and feel like minded friends. Excuse me. New and experienced users to go and find like minded friends. That's what I'm trying to say here. On top of that, improving VRChat onboarding, the introduction experience for new users, will also help and direct people to experience in worlds more relevant to their expressed goals and interest in VRChat. We're looking to improving our self-moderation systems so they are taught to new users more quickly. However, we don't think these are the only solutions. Public instances are a discovery melting pot in many ways. We all have stories going to public instances and finding a new friend or two, an amazing experience. We want to preserve that. With all in that in mind, we're looking at place to reduce toxicity and harassment on our platform at scale. Some of these methods are pretty big things, so we want to talk about them first. Over the next few months of dev updates, we'll occasionally bring this subtopic up and see what kind of discussion results. For now, just wanted to get our thoughts going. And you know what? I agree. I actually agree with this because there's a lot of toxicity in the online community. It doesn't matter if it's VRChat. It can be in Fortnite. It can be in Apex. It can be in any video game. Even Mario is toxicity at sometimes. I mean, like the online version of Mario can be toxicity at times. So you're never going to get rid of the problem, but you're going to help moderate the problem. That's what I'm going for here. That's what they're going for here. And you got to remember, this is an online social platform. This is not a technical video game. So gotta you gotta understand that there's gonna be toxicity everywhere. This is why I don't usually do too many of those public invasion lobbies. Because I want to make sure you guys are protected, the viewers are protected, and as myself as a streamer, we're all protected as streamers. So that's why I almost never uses a public like a public invasion lobby. I have only done twice. Both of them have been successful. I'm gonna warn you that success rate, depending on what day it is gonna go down, and that's gonna be based on what day it is. Usually toxic days are Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm just that might be a thing. You never know, but when gamers are when gamers are off from school or gamers are off from work, you better expect a lot of people to play. And some of them are unfortunately toxic. However, you have to make the right group of friends. If you do, congratulations. You got yourself a good community. So once again, that is the update. The next one is going to be Thursday, October the 6th, 2022. That is going to be Thursday, October 6th. 2022. That is the update for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And we'll see you guys tonight at 5 for Francis Fridays in VRChat. Enjoy.